Right, bear with me just a minute, let's get this all squared away. Right, so right, so there we go. We're live, as you can see. WRC10 came out a couple of days ago. That's already a light, came out yesterday. I thought I'd stick it on, first impressions and all that. Visually, I don't know, it looks alright, doesn't it? I sort of got quite excited with the actual videos in the background there. I've literally just fired it up. And did whatever little bit it wanted me to do. Let's go for a quick play. Yes, I'm well aware I have free reign. So immediately the little image there of the explanation, that was from WRC10, I believe. As you go, special stages for 2021, I suppose. Croatia, Portugal, Italy. So this is the current calendar. Couple of other inclusions. I don't think Wales is in. Is Wales in this year? I'm not sure. Where should we start off with? I tell you what, let's have a punt on Hafren. Oh, we've got a shakedown stage. All right, we'll have a go on the shakedown. Noon, don't see why not. Dynamic weather, what do we want? Well, if we go realistic down in Wales, then we're just going to have a massive storm, aren't we? So I'll tell you what, we'll go realistic. We'll have a punt on that. What have we got here? Hold on a sec. Let's have a look. We're getting some messages through. Someone's already watching. So, hey, how's it going, Craig? You alright, mate? Safari is fun, yeah. If you like big open spaces. Legends. Let's have a look what we got. We got the Stratos, we got the Quattro. Oh, it's got to be, isn't it? It's got to be this Quattro Sport. Now, already, like, I know that a lot of comparisons are going to be made with Dirt Rally 2, and for some reason that I can't really fathom, the game's got this really bleached look about it. Look, the imagery there, it's... Oh, yes, mate, we're Stig Blomqvist as well. How good's that? I don't know why we've got such a horribly pixelated photo, but there we go. But, yeah, it seems for some reason, like, the Nacon, how do you pronounce it? It seems that they make their games to have this really sort of, like, washed out quality. And I can't really understand why. It's like if you play Dirt Rally 2, for example, you've got a real richness of colour there. And it looks beautiful. I mean, it's still a few years old, and unfortunately, I don't know why they've gone for this approach. It doesn't really make much sense. So we're only doing a shakedown. Hang on, let's get that. See, look, I mean, that looks not brilliant, if we're being honest.
Left 5 brake into right 4 short through gate over gravel.
Alright, what did he say?
Flat right into flat left 50.
Hang on, through the gate. Headlights on, there we go.
Danger. And left 2, slippy.
Danger left 2, slippy.
Right, right 1 short.
I'm not really sure why the Wales rally there on the hood, on the bonnet rather, is pixelated. I don't know why that's the case. Unless on a base PS4 we're getting mugged off and the PS5 is where all the graphical detail is. I mean, the foliage looks a bit shit, I'm sorry, but it does.
Right 3 short, into left 4
Get
short,
round
into
here.
right 4.
It just...
And left 5 small cut brake for square right.
It doesn't look to me like a PS4 game, if I'm being quite honest with you. Oh, overshot there. Who overshot? I mean, it's...
Into right 4 and left 4 long, keep in.
Visually, it's not really doing much for me, let's just say that, you know. And, alright, maybe they will patch it and so on and so forth, but this game is available. I purchased it. You know, I paid full price for it, 40 odd quid. It looks a bit shit.
left 5 into
I mean,
10s.
there is no way on this earth that I will be able to
To
manhandle
right 2 medium.
this
Don't
car
cut, tightens through water.
like this on Dirt Rally 2. It took me a long time to get that
Hairpin
trophy
left, don't cut.
in the Sport Quattro.
And jump
A
into
lot of
right
time
3
spent.
into left 3.
Oh, what happened there? Stopped dead when we went in the puddle there. And coming out of here and then returning square right, I believe. No,
And
not
square
yet.
right through
There we
gate
go.
50.
Oh dear. Stuttering like I've got a speech impediment. The irony. Oh, what's that? We've got a bronze trophy already. Not really sure what I did to warrant that. Where are we then? Let's have a shifty. Find where I am. I'm going to be right down the bottom, obviously. Oh, I'm 15 seconds off. In the Lancia 037 he used. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, it's just I don't know. Sound seems all right, but I don't really feel that. I don't feel as connected to the car as I do when I'm playing Dirt Rally. Maybe it's because I've been really playing that a lot. Let's have a crack on one of these. I've not had a go on a stone here yet. Brand new for this game, of course. Let's go night. And there we go, realistic weather again. I'm a bit dubious about the gym. Here we go, John Armstrong's car. Doing very well in the juniors. Go on, I'm gonna have a punt on this. I've always been a bit reticent to use the junior categories in the previous games because it seems that the handling of the junior category, I know they're only front wheel drive, but it doesn't feel, how can I put this, it doesn't feel normal. And you compare it to the WRC class or the WRC 2 or 3 categories, it feels that they've switched something off for the juniors. And whether that's, I don't know, like a drivetrain thing that they've set up or whatever it is, I don't know. It's just a bit awkward. I mean, it just looks like a game, doesn't it? And I think if they're really aiming for... Oh, look, the Codemasters sponsorship has been removed from the side of the car.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Slight dig at Cody's there.
Let's go.
Right, let's have a look.
Right 5, 80. Right 6, short into left 6, short.
Alright, you know what? I'm going to eat my words a little bit there because actually this doesn't feel as bad as it did. Or these cars didn't feel as bad as they did in WRC9.
Right 5 over crest, keep into left 5.
You still feel pretty nervy though. I'm not having to turn too much and the car seems to fling itself across.
Right 5 over crest, keep into left 5.
You know, I know a lot has been made about the physics being more realistic and stuff, and I suppose someone will have to give me a seat in one of these real life cars to actually give my opinion on it. Oh, they're getting into a bit of a spin.
Flat right, keep middle over crest.
I don't know, maybe I'm expecting too much. Maybe that, you know, on PS5 the graphical, I don't even know what to put it, the graphical fidelity or the quality of the graphics is miles better, and it's just PS4 is now the old hardware, but that doesn't make a lot of sense, particularly when, you know, again, comparing it to Dirt Rally 2.0, it's a beautiful game, and it looks beautiful. Alright, it's not perfect, but it still looks a hell of a lot better. Where are we going? Oh, okay. What's happened? We knackered the headlights a bit there.
Into left 5 over bump, brake, into left 2. Into right 4, keep.
I mean, it still feels like there's a lot of... I've got quite a lot of track to play with. There's a lot of width here. That's what she said.
Into right 3, into left 3, short 80.
Right here. It's yeah, it doesn't seem to be getting any narrower or any wider. You know, I know that was a complaint that a lot of people had from the previous couple of games, was that the track stayed pretty much the same width throughout. Left one or
Right 4 tightens, 50. Caution, right 2, medium, tightens, junction 50. Left 5, 50.
I'm not sure what's happened to the damage module as well. It usually is in the bottom left there where the... Oh, hello.
Whoa!
Fucking whoa.
Flat left into right 4, widens 50.
So we're bumping along a little bit. See, look, I don't know if you noticed, but the foliage and the trees and the bushes and stuff are popping in really, really
Caution,
quite close.
square right into square left 30.
I don't know if you saw that. There was the bushes on the left and then the tree on the left that kind of just appeared out of nowhere.
Caution, square right into right 4, shortcut.
I don't really think that that's something that a game that's released in 2021
Left 4, opens over
with all the
1,
fanfare that attended it, you know, about how realistic it is. I don't really think that we should be putting up with that, if I'm honest with you.
Left 3, 150. Right 1, cut 80. Left 2, opens into left 3, opens.
I'm not really having to think too much about what I'm doing. I know I do play a lot of rallying, but it feels alright.
2 over gravel and right 2, tightens, bail in 200.
Yeah, around here. Oh, just in there. Touch on the handbrake there.
Flat right 100.
I'm not sold on the engine note,
Right 5,
if I'm honest.
into over crest, right 5, medium, keep
I mean, to be fair though, I've not really watched too much of the juniors.
Left 5 over crest, keep left 5, tightens.
I don't know if it sounds like this. This sort of sounds to me like some sort of, I don't know, like an old moped or something.
Into right 5, keep into left 5, short.
I don't need to brake there.
And right 5, keep into left 5, medium.
Oh, we're getting into the fence. There we go. So look, interestingly, we bump against the fence and the co-driver doesn't say anything, but we bump across some dirt and a couple of bushes, and he has a little moan.
Left 4, short, and left 5, short, 30.
I did have a bit of a play with, you can change the gender of your co-driver.
Left 4 into
I'll swap it back over in a minute, but unfortunately the lady that they've got recorded, I mean, it sounds like a sat-nav if I'm being completely honest.
Right 5, short,
And it certainly doesn't sound, I know they've added the immersive dialogue or whatever it's called, you know, the little whelps and complaints and stuff the co-driver gives out, but it still doesn't feel like you're in the car with them. You know, one of the really good things about Dirt Rally 2, I know a lot of people give Phil a lot of shit, but at least it sounds like you're in the car together, and the notes are read out kind of naturally.
Flat right into finish.
So, not too bad as a stage, not too bad. I mean, again, I don't have to do anything once we cross the finish line. I don't have to slow down for the marshal and any of that sort of stuff. Interestingly, look, it's only got me up against the human players. It's not racing against the AI in these. 487th, excellent. Excellent. Right, let's have a look at these comments then. What have you boys been saying? Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, the contextual information is really good. You know, the kind of context of like, okay, left 3 after junction, blah 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 blah. That's really good. But it was something, I don't know if you played WRC10 at all, Craig. Like the co-driver mode in that, you're going off the symbols that flash up on the screen. So you know, you're literally just left 4, right 1, whatever. And a lot of that contextual information is missing, which was one of the real complaints that I have with it. It's really frustrating because, you know, you could say, okay, right 4 Titans, for example, fair enough, but a right 4 Titans 3 isn't the same as a right 4 Titans 1. You see, so it's that little bit of extra information that was just missing. How do we, oh, here we go, I can go this way. Why am I clever? I don't want to be clever, what? We're not having that, mate. How do we, hang on, we're going to sort this out. What's going on there? My versatility. No, I am British for me sins. And then we change title. Oh, we've got no level. Oh, here we go. Level 1. Pressure handler. Ooh. An Olympic sprinter. Right. Glow Pro. Right, so we haven't got. Oh, excellent. We can we can get clever, resilient, determined, the road skimmer. I think the fairest thing to put would be seasoned, because I've played a lot of rally games. Anyway, we're going to options, and we are going. Where are we? Gameplay parameters. There we go. Let's take the lady out. Apologies to the voice actress or actor. I don't know her name. Where are we? Don't want that. How do you? There we go. Right. 2021 special stages. Right. Where else haven't we been? Because to be honest with you, like, having played WRC 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and now 10, I'm going to go out on a limb and assume that the stages that have, you know, graced the games for a long time, I mean, yeah, look, they're pretty much still the same. I don't know. Let's have a punt on Croatia. We haven't been there before. I'm not even going to try and pronounce that. Grudjanski. Apologies to anyone from Croatia. Dynamic weather. Where should we go? I tell you what, we'll go clear to storm. And then, let's have a look. What have we got here? 6 Do you know what? I'm going to take the Citroen out because it has served me well in the DCC Rally Club. So we'll keep the Citroen. Yeah, the head-to-head specials, Craig. Yeah, they're not bad. But one of the things, again, I don't know if you've played any of the previous ones. One of the things that's always sort of criticised on them is the car that you're racing against has no bearing on the time that you put in. So that car could smash ahead and, you know, like you crash loads and you make complete bollocks of it, but then you still win if you got it on easy or something, which is a real shame. And it's sort of a bit odd why they would do that. I mean, just a lot of popping in there again, just having a look at this, you know, I mean, it's hard not to be too harsh with it. It really is. I mean, look, that was what, 2-dimensional foliage there. And alright, maybe I am expecting too much, but if you're going to do close-up zooms in, don't make it look shit then, boys, you know what I mean? The marshals and stuff there, they're all the same from the past few games. Let's have another look. And yeah, it's honestly, mate, it's not brilliant.
5, 4,
Here we go.
2, 1. Here we go. 30. Right 3 tightens. Hard brake. Square right. Into flat left. 150. Right 4 tightens. Small cut. Into left 3. Small cut. And right 2. Small cut. Into bumps. Left 4 narrows and left 4 short.
Airborne there. Oh, yeah, we paid for that. Came off that bump a bit lively. Yeah.
And left 3, 100.
Do you know what? This might. Is this another woman? Because the other one sounded really like a sat nav. This one doesn't. Whoa, fucking hell! I don't know what happened there.
Right 5 long.
Fucking hell.
Into left 5 short and left 6 short, bumpy.
I was going to say this is alright, but I don't know, it's really nervy, really twitchy. Flip again, round this way.
Right 6 into left 6, narrows 50.
I don't know if you can pick this up on the stream, but it just looks, the whole thing just looks really pixelated.
Into left 5 short.
I shouldn't really be braking for these turns, but I don't.
Oh, into right 5 long.
You fucking we went into a post and you said nothing.
Into right 2 long.
Oh fuck! Oh dear.
Into right
Fuck
2
off.
long.
It's pretty punishing as well. I noticed on your yesterday, Craig, you mentioned that it doesn't really give you much leeway. As soon as you leave the track on this, you get a penalty. And that's something that I think is actually really missing. There's something about being able to sort of unstick yourself on dirt rallies that's really nice.
And right 5 medium into left 6, 150.
You know, alright, maybe more often than not it would be better in terms of time to just take, whoa, fucking hell, take the penalty. But there's something about being able to sort of reverse out of the bush, you know, and then get yourself back on track. I don't know what I don't know if you saw that. The rock face just twitched. Oh dear.
Caution, right 3, big cut at junction, wall in, 150. Narrows, right 4, tightens into left 3.
Alright, so it has actually narrowed a bit. Fair enough.
5 long, tightens, 100.
I still don't feel confident putting my foot down though, because what's going on? I'm stuck on something.
4 narrows and right 4.
Because the moment I try and turn,
into left 5, caution.
it's almost as if the car sort of snaps over that way. Like,
bridge, narrows.
I don't know. I know they say that it's the downforce package and so on and so forth. The aero package, sorry, generating a lot of downforce, which is why they handle the way they do.
Right 4 into left right 6, short. Left 3, 200.
We've still got the same thing then, look, we're in the middle of the day and headlights still make a difference.
Caution, right 4 long, 100.
Oh, fuck. Can we hold it?
Left 5 into right 4, caution, tightens, 120. Left 4 into right 4, tightens. Left 4, tightens into finish.
Is that the first spatter in the rain I just saw? Yeah. Now this is some, oh look, it starts raining just as we cross the finish. Well, we've got a couple of dings on there. Three minutes, I don't even want to know what my time was. That was awful. That was all sorts of awful, yeah, that was piss poor. No, I don't want to check my driver car. Continue. So it's interesting then that you're not racing against the AI on this mode. Let's have a go towards B Vargas. Knun. There you go, this one's pretty famous. Karstad, it was in this stage in WRC9 that there was a little bit of a workaround that you could beat the AI on authentic difficulty by starting this stage on easy and then getting in front. Look, Hayden, yeah, let's be Hayden Padden. You get in front and then before you cross the finish you'd switch the difficulty to authentic, and then that counted as you finishing the stage on authentic and beating the AI. Again, I'm not really sure that driver picture doesn't look that brilliant. It was better in WRC9 if I'm honest. I don't know, look, I'll tell you what, I'm going to do this one, and whilst I'm doing it I'm going to try and work out something that's positive. I mean, already we've got the dynamic weather. That's something that Dirt Rally 2 doesn't have, and any future dirt games desperately need. I think any rally game now needs dynamic weather. It's fantastic, particularly coming from when they first put it in WRC8.
5, 4,
it was really special.
3, 2, 1, we're off. 200, left 3, very
But again, I
long,
appreciate we're in Sweden, but look at it. It's just looks bleak as fuck. Oh, get round. On the tyres. You know what, I've done this track so many times, I probably don't even need it to call it. Oh, no.
Junction into
Fucking hell.
jump, 30.
Oh dear.
Left 4 short and right 3, don't cut, 70. And left 6, tightens 3, short, don't cut. And left 4, very long, tightens. Into left 3, very long, opens and flat right.
Mind that. Oh,
I'm fine, you?
I didn't ask. That would have probably been a terminal damage in Dirt Rally.
Very long, tightens and opens.
We wouldn't have got away with that.
Caution, brake.
We wouldn't have got away with that at all. Many times I've gone sailing into them ambulances there as well. Always a laugh.
Junction, square left, bail out, 40. Big jump
It
over
just-
bridge, 30.
It looks really grainy and it looks really pixelated.
Right 3,
And
don't cut, opens.
I don't know.
Whoa.
What do you mean fucking whoa? That was the jump, you dozy.
Quick, get back on the track.
Where are we going?
And flat left,
Where are we
30.
going?
Right 5 into
Fuck
left 5,
here now.
30. Right 5 into left 5, 30. Left 3, don't cut, very long, 200, and finish.
It's almost like I've got to completely relearn how to drive. Because,
Oh no.
what do you mean, oh no? I can't predict what these cars are going to do because,
Oh,
you know. Awful. Awful. It's 38. What were we in? We were in WRC though, to be fair. What's this? The ghost. Save ghost. I don't want to save the ghost. Yeah, unsaved data will be lost. Yeah, mate. I don't know. Craig's just saying, I hope this isn't really finished and updates will come to fix things. I don't know, mate. I genuinely don't know because the previous couple kind of carried on looking like this, if that makes sense. I think this is it. Let's go with male. The thing is, though, it changes the language because when I first started, I think it might be WRC7, I got really excited and set the co-driver to Polish because I thought, oh, you know, I've worked with a few Polish fellas from time to time. It'll be good fun. And instead, the actual calls were in Polish and I couldn't understand anything. So I had to switch that off pretty sharpish. Let's have a punt on Monty then. Monty, sorry, Monty. Patch is now online. Oh, cheers, David ID. Yeah, there was meant to be a day one patch. I saw on Reddit, Nakon or whatever, was saying, oh look, for people that have got advanced copies, then not to sort of treat the game too harshly as the patch was needed. And I commented and said, oh, you guys could just, you know, not put out a game that immediately needs patching. And it was downvoted to shit as per usual. So, they've got Ogier's Citroen. I'll be honest though, I don't like Seb Ogier. There, I said it. Let's have a punt in this, in the Lancet. I mean, look, again, I know these are old photos, but is that the best we can do? I don't know, it's just... I'm very passionate about the sport. I love the sport, and therefore I'm very passionate about the games, and I want them to be as good as they can be, and it's a real shame because I don't understand how. Alright, maybe they're not going for the visuals, maybe the physics is as good as they claim, and you know, it is as realistic as they've made out. But if you're gonna, you can't help it, you're gonna compare it to the other games in the genre. You know, you're gonna compare it to Dirt Rally, you're gonna compare it to Dirt Rally 2. That would be my first concern if I worked, you know, in the development of this. It's like, right, how can I make a game that surpasses a game that's been out for that long? I mean, the driver and the co-driver, I don't know if you noticed they're still the same head. They've been the same head for, I think, since WRC7. There's no distinguishing the driver from the co-driver. It's the same model, and that is consistent across all the cars. It doesn't matter who you pick, who you are, whatever. That's it. Rules: be the be the fastest driver.
4,
Right, I
3,
see.
2, 1, go. 20
Right,
left,
rear wheel
into flat right,
drive.
tightens 4, short.
Lancia. Let's have a punt on this thing. Oh, carefully.
Into left 4, narrows 30. Acute hairpin right 30. Pinks 30.
See, again, there is no way that I could drive this
Flat
car
left over
like
crest,
this
into right 5,
in
brake.
dirt rally. Oh,
For acute hairpin left. And
I
left
can
5
step
tightens,
that a
into right
little bit
5,
there.
narrows
Fuck
40.
yeah, now. Alright, fair enough. Right, I'll take a mulligan on that one.
3,
That's what you get for saying I couldn't drive it like this in dirt rally.
let's go. 20 hairpin left, into flat right, tightens 4, short.
Right, coming round here.
Into left 4, narrows 30. Acute hairpin right 30. Hold on.
Oh,
Pinks 30.
I can tell when it's going to do it as well because it's
Flat left over crest, into right 5,
tiny,
brake.
tiny adjustments
For acute hairpin
in the
left.
steering, and then all of a sudden it just goes, nope. Whoa!
Are you alright?
I'm perfectly fine, mate.
And left 5 tightens, into right 5, narrows 40. Hold on.
No,
Left 5 short, 30. Flat right, into tunnel,
the
30.
tunnel, and then we got a square right at the end,
into
over the bridge.
And square right, keep
Square
middle,
right
into
again.
tunnel.
But that's a bit narrower than
Left
last
5,
year.
keep into right 4, 30.
Oh,
Pinks 30. Left 5 narrows 30. Left 5 short 50. Right 4 tightens, into left 6, into right 6
Oh,
tightens
fucking hell.
30. Left 5 very long 30.
Fucking hell.
Right
This
three short
doesn't
and
feel
left
like I'm
three
driving a
widens.
rear-wheel drive car, I'll be honest with you.
Into right 3 narrows, into left 3 and right 4 50.
It's a real shame that... Oh, I've knackered the headlights now, never mind. I was going to say it's a real shame that the
Right 4 short,
headlights
into
is
left
still
3 very long 30.
a bit of a cheeky thing. You can put the headlights on. It gives you loads more visibility,
Flat
even
right
in the
tightens
middle of the
2
day.
30. Right 4, keep into left 3 short, into right 4.
I can't say I'm noticing much difference in the stage
And left 2 short.
to the previous one. There was like a little row of
Into right 4,
sandbags
into left 3
where we
short.
started. That was new, I
Into
believe.
right 3 short, keep into left 2.
I suppose if they scan the
Into
tracks
right
in
4
or
tightens
something,
3, into left 2.
then
Into right 3
there's
30.
not really much that they can change about it. I know that FAT,
Left 3 tightens, into right 3 short.
in
Into fast
Portugal,
pinks over crest 50.
that one had a couple of new twists between 8 and 9. There, you do not want to be going off there on the
Right
right.
3, keep into left 5 at junction.
I'm just out for a leisurely Friday night
And caution, flat left.
Friday night
tightens
drive
3
here. I'm
over
not going to
crest.
try and push.
Into right 3, tightens. 50. Flat left, 80.
Don't forget we've got the
Hairpin
appearance of
left, 100.
snow to come up still. Let's get around here. Ah, there we go. I was about to say, watch this. It's not
Right
rear wheel
6,
drive.
80. Left 4, into
Hammering
right
on the
4,
handbrake, and yeah, I spoke too soon there. Fair enough.
Caution, left 4 short over crest. Into right 4 tightens 3. And right 4 short,
Whoa,
into right 5
fucking hell, that
short,
was
50.
more luck than judgment.
Look out, wrong track. And right 4 short,
Wrong
into right
track.
5 short, 50. Caution, brake left 2 short.
That's what you call
into
falling
right
down a
3
fucking mountain,
tightens,
pal.
into
Oi.
left 2 short. Into right 4 tightens, into left 2
mate.
short. And flat right 20. Ah, right 3, don't cut. And
Oh,
left
we're
4,
off the
keep
mountain
in over
again.
crest. Not
We're off the
there.
mountain.
Right 3,
Not
don't
there.
cut, and left 4, keep in over crest. Into right 5
There we go,
short,
the
and
wind's
hairpin
picking
right
up.
50. Left 4, into right 4.
This is where those headlights would have been of use.
And left 4, 50. Left 5 short, don't cut, 80.
Yeah.
Left 2, small cut, opens, 20.
I mean,
Left 5 tightens
again,
2
look,
after
it looks,
junction, into right 2,
it's
don't
really
cut.
grainy.
Into
It's
left
like,
2, don't cut, narrows, into flat
whoa,
right, 30.
shit. Hang on.
Okay, let's carry on. Into left 2, don't cut, narrows, into flat right,
Oh,
30.
for fuck's sake.
Still in
Excellent.
one piece.
Barely.
Right 3 short, into left 4 tightens.
Oh dear, oh dear.
Into right 2, into left 3, don't cut, into right 2.
See, I can put my foot flat to the floor
And left 5.
and it doesn't want to spin out.
And left 4
I mean,
short,
it does a
into
little
right
bit,
5,
but
over crest, 30. Right 4, 50.
nowhere near as much as if you do it in other games. The film grain
Right 4,
effect
into
has
left 5, long.
really kind of gotten a lot worse.
Caution, junction
Weather.
left, into flat right, 80.
And
Flat
it's-
left, into
look
right
at it.
5. Right 4, medium. And left 6, into right 5, opens, 50. Right 4 short, narrows, into left 5 and tunnel, 30. Whoa! Flat left, keep in, 30. And right 6 tightens 5 into tunnel, 20.
Oh, no.
How are you?
How am I? Alright, so
Right 6
So-
short, 20. Flat right, into left 6 narrows.
that's the first
150
time I
for
think
finish.
I've seen them make it so that the surface of the tunnel.
Hold on,
Oh shit!
let's go again.
The surface of the tunnel was still dry there, even though the surface of the road out here is getting wet. What have I done to that beautiful car? I'm not even going to bother checking that. Here, look, we're minutes off. Minutes off. Where are we? Yeah, that was nice. That was a complete arse. Felgueras, Arganil. Where have we, oh, we've not got Faf. Okay. I think judging on that picture, I think Arganil was one of the additional stages from 9 that they brought in. And it's really nice because it's quite narrow, and then towards the end of it, if I've got it the right way around, it's like a little sort of like town, and it's really nice. It's just nice to drive around. Bonus cars. You know, I'm obsessed with the legends, to be honest with you. What's that? Oh, the Celica. Oh. Alright, so there's a fair selection here of Corolla. Fair selection here of cars. Maybe 93 or 92. I'll go for the 93 one. I mean, has it done as good a job as Dirt Rally 2 as having the various categories? Maybe. I mean, obviously there's some things in here that aren't in that, so you've got to make that comparison, but again, it's the visuals. The visuals really let it down in my book, I'm afraid. I should do some sort of drinking game. Every time I moan about the graphics or the visuals, you can have a shot or something. Right. Oh, the graphics, the visuals. That's 2 shots right there. I tell you what, let's have a look. If we turn off What have we got here that we could do? Camera shake. Gameplay settings. Softens the transitions between frames. But no, that's not going to make any difference, is it? Have a go with this, with it off, and then we'll see how painful it is. Rules: be the fastest driver again.
4, 3, 2, 1. We're off. Acute hairpin right over gravel.
Yeah, look at this. Look at this
short.
return. Beautiful.
To caution, right 6, hard brake, into hairpin left.
Oh, this doesn't want to turn at all.
Into right 4 short, narrows. And left 3 and right 3, opens, don't cut, 50. Left 3, small cut, 80. Left 2 and right 4. Into left 4, tightens, long, over crest.
A bit of handbrake in there. I mean, again, we're looking at the bonnet. It's all very pixelated.
Into right 3, don't cut, and left 5, long, tightens, 4.
This is a tax you have to pay for not having a PS5, is your games are going to start looking a bit shit.
Narrows and right 3.
Right. I'm not going to go full beams.
Right 3, short.
Just try and go around nice and easy, nice and easy. No major mistakes. Famous last words. And there's not really much surface degradation as well. That's something as well that's missing. I know we've got a little bit of a scuff there, but I don't believe they're actually embedded. They're not ruts in the sense that Dirt Rally has the ruts. It looks like they're just a visual effect here.
Left 5 short into square right.
Oh fuck!
Left 5 tightens.
Around this power station, and you come back down the other side. Through, if I remember right, it's like through some sort of. Is it like through an orchard or something? That might be a different thing.
Left 5 over crest, rocking into right 6, long over jump.
I mean, I don't know again if it's picking up on the stream, but the way that you're kind of moving around past the trees, it's kind of got this sort of film grain over it. I don't know why. There we go. Oops, I overshot that a little bit.
And flatten left over crest, keep middle into right 5, very long.
Well, this certainly handles differently to the Lancia.
Caution, left 5, hard brake, acute
It feels differently, so I'm happy with that.
Into right 5, downhill, 100.
On the anchors there for that. Let me get down this bit. No, I was wrong about the orchard then. That must be a different stage.
Long, tighten, 80.
I'm on the crest here.
Left 5, medium,
I mean, I can feel the car bobbing up and down, and that's nice. But it didn't feel like... I don't think we're leaving the ground.
5, narrows, 250.
I have to watch it back on the replay to see.
Medium and hard brake, hairpin right, small cut.
On the bush. What do you say? We've got to go... Ah, it's left at the end, isn't it? Yeah, there we go. Hairpin right. Hairpin right downhill. Fucking hell. Just about made that.
Into right 4, medium, into left 5.
I mean, look, this is how much difference having the headlights has on. And it's supposed to be daytime, right? Oh, fuck. Oh! We've got an Austin Powers moment here. Oh, the fence is gone. I think we go down the down here and then we turn left over a bridge. No.
Left 4 short, into right 3 short, 80.
What stage is that then? There's one, I swear it's this one. You go through and then you go left over a bridge. And this is a bit further on. You're left over a bridge and then you're into the sort of village bit.
Right 3 long, into left 6.
Oh, fucking hell, what happened there? I didn't even...
Track is over there.
Fuck off, track is over there. I didn't even turn right, and it just swung over.
Brake into left 1, short over bridge.
Ah, look, there we go, the bridge,
Left
see?
1, short 100.
Local knowledge.
Right 5, keep into left 5, tightens 100. Right 4, into right 4, small cut.
Ah, we fucked it. Reverse. Fucking hell.
Into left 5, tightens. Into brake,
Here we go.
square right, very narrow.
I do like this bit.
And left 1, medium. Into square right, into right 3, opens, long.
Round
very
in front of the
narrow,
church.
30. Flat right, into left 4, medium, 30.
Oh, fuck.
Caution, right 2, into left 3, long, bumpy. Into left 3, bumpy, and
Yeah.
left 3, don't cut.
Fucking hell.
Right 2, small cut, and left 2, medium, narrow.
We haven't killed anyone yet, as far as I know. Where have we? Answers on a postcard.
Right 4, opens, into
If
right
I've
3,
murdered anyone
tightens.
as of yet. Oh, fuck. Oh dear.
Into caution, left 2, opens over tarmac, 50. Brake into hairpin right, over gravel. And left 4, into caution, left 3.
So I would have said that was quite a tight hairpin, but never mind.
Left 2, tightens, 80.
Oh, it's pretty narrow up here though. And I mentioned earlier on the track width
Right 4, long, into
being
right 5,
consistent.
100.
And it seems in this stage it is consistent, but it's consistent to the point of its... I mean look, there's not much
Caution, left 3, tightens.
not much either side of me.
And right 5.
But that's been the same throughout basically the whole stage, so...
And left 4, short, into right 4, don't cut. Into left 3, small cut. Into right 5, into left 6, very long.
Ugh. I'm getting a bit of a momentum, a bit of a rhythm, sorry.
And caution, big jump, keep right.
There we go. Keep right off the big
Caution,
jump.
right 4, narrows over
Ooh,
crest.
fucking hell, not that right.
Small cut into finish.
You said keep right. There we go. Over the line. I mean, again, it seems they've changed it a little bit because previously, if you did realistic weather, changing from one thing to another thing, or dynamic weather, changing from one to the other, it kind of did it about the mid-stage point. The transition took place. Let's have a look with what we've got here. Okay, what's going on here? Why are we? Okay. Only music. Hide the interface. Let's have a look. See what's going on. I mean, I know this has got a photo mode, but if we're going to compare this to, you know, taking screenshots in Dirt Rally 2, for example, that doesn't look brilliant, does it? It doesn't seem... Hang on, how do I... what button is it? Change count. Oh, look, it's still got this whole thing, so you can change to this. It didn't appear that the suspension wasn't really working. You know, we were going over bumps and stuff, but the wheels were staying the same. Can we ever go on these? Are these going to be... Ah, look, here we go then. Okay, excellent. He's okay, so it's forwards and reverse. Okay, well that's not that exciting then, I suppose. San Remo. There you go, have a punt on the Acropolis. So wait, it is. It's the same stage 3 times. Yeah. Oh well. Oh, fair enough. It was evening prior. Clear weather. I want to use these legend cars. I'm sorry, guys, if you're looking to see the contemporary crop of WRC cars used. I'm having fun with these. What have we got? I think I've got to have a go on the Stratos. Here we go. Here we go. So yeah, as I said at the beginning, I mean, this is the first time in the game. First impressions, so on and so forth. I mean, obviously as they release more content for it and stuff, I will be doing more videos, more streams, hopefully get on co-driver mode. Craig, if you're still about, mate, if you can hear, yeah, perhaps you'll have a punt on that at some point. And yeah, of course I'll be reviewing it for Digital Car Culture magazine. It'd be kind of rude not to, wouldn't it, really? Leading the dirt section, and then we've got a game, you know, supposedly as big as this. And fuck me, that geezer on the left didn't even have a nose. I mean, look, they all look, sorry to say it, they all look like fucking burn victims. There's no, you know, can I, have we got, hang on, I'll start the stage. Can I do, yeah, look, photo mode, look, I'm sorry guys, but, the fuck is that? This is a PS4 game, isn't it? I'm sorry, but that is shocking. What the fuck is that? I mean, I know that this is a racing game, right? I know that, you know, we're not doing it for the crowd, but the crowd is part of the atmosphere. I mean, look, this guy's fucking clicked into this one, unless he's supposed to have her on his shoulder. And she's not even standing on the floor, look. I mean, this is fucking, oh, this is ridiculous. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if this isn't what you want to see, but this is shit. This really is quite poor. I mean, what's that? We've got the conjoined twins here. The conjoined twin burn victims. This is the thing, right? For a normal punter, yeah, fair enough. I mean, I'll just show you again that it is exactly the same. How do we zoom in? Can't zoom in. Let's zoom in. Exactly the same head there for both of them. But yeah, for the normal punter, alright, fair enough. You fire it up, you get behind the car, 2, you have a nice time.
Let's go. 30, left 4,
but
short 50,
I've got to review
right
this
6,
game.
tightens into right, left,
Oi,
6,
here we go. We're in the Stratos. You can tell we're in the Stratos.
into left 3, into right 3, definitely.
Fucking hell, it wants to spin.
Left 4, brake, tightens 3, medium, into left, right 4.
And again, look, I know it's only been out, you know, a day or so. But if it's not ready, if that's what the crowd looks like, then for me that's not ready. You know, it's, people are going to potentially be doing replays. You know, they're going to have some spectacular crashes. They might fly off, you know, clip a tree or a hedge or something, fly off, and then they go into the crowd and they want to save that moment and take a photo of it to laugh and show their mates. And that's the best that we've got. That crowd is the best that we've got, apparently. It's, I've got to be honest, it's a little bit offensive to me. You know, I paid 40 quid for this game, and that's what I've paid for. Essentially, that is, you know, a facet of it. All right, fair enough. Maybe it's akin to going to a restaurant and, you know, ordering a meal and then complaining that the fork was dirty or something. But it's all part of the experience.
4 short, tightens 3, keep into right 2, 50.
Pay attention a little bit here. I'm moaning too much. It's fucking now. Oh, there we go. It's letting us come back on. Okay, fair enough.
Caution, left 2, tightens 30. Right 2, small cut, narrows into left 2, rock in.
And bear in mind, this is supposed to be like a special 50th anniversary celebration of the WRC. I'll be honest, it's not really surprising that they've lost the license. I'm sorry, but it's not. Because they've had a punt. Look, they've had a fair crack, fair enough. But it could be better. It could be a lot better.
Left 1 into left right 2, and
you know, and I think that maybe focusing all the energy and effort on, you know, using as much of the previous games as possible and updating the physics or whatever. Me personally, the first thing I'd have gone for is the visuals, because the physics were, you know, updated in WRC9. It took a lot of getting used to. Cars were really nervy. And I know, look, I'm not going full out. I know I'm not going full out. But I'm not really listening to what he's saying. It's going in. And I'm just cruising along. I'm cruising along, and you know, there's going to be a lot. Oh fuck! Wall there. There's going to be a lot of people that do just want to do that. And so the visuals are what's going to make or break it, I feel.
And caution, keep left, right 4 at junction over bump 50.
Now I should have these calls onto a head, right? So he should be calling these a little bit before I get to them. Yeah, look, ahead. He called that when I was into it.
Left 3, narrows 50. Right 4, small cut, into right left 6, don't
I'm obsessed with the crowd now. It's like, I don't know if you guys have ever played any of the WWE games. Once you see it, you can't unsee it. You know, and constantly looking at the weird... Well, in that game, you're looking at the weirdos holding up signs that have got the Undertaker's picture on or whatever.
And tree in, left 4, short, into right 4, tightens, rock in, into
fucking
left
hell, mind
6,
him.
50.
Whoa, we nearly had our first death there. The first death, I mean, although to be fair, given that all these pedestrians look like... I don't know if you guys saw the show that was on Sky, Chernobyl. I shouldn't laugh about it, but like these guys look like, you know, horribly burnt, irradiated people. And that's no disrespect to the ones that were part of that disaster. I mean, it's just shit. I'm sorry, but it is. Maybe it would have been a mercy for me to have killed that guy. He fucking stood by the side of the road. Kill me, please.
Right 2, small cut, 70.
Probably a surefire way to lose any subscribers that I've got or any new viewers. Where are we going? Fucking hell, we're going up there. Oh dear. Right, I wasn't paying attention there, sorry.
Right 3, short, into right 2, opens. And right 2, short.
I mean, look, I've got new stages to play, so I'm happy about that. You know, I've got a new challenge, new rallying game to play, so I'm happy about that. It's got the current stages, which are probably going to be the same as the ones that were in the previous games, if we're being horrible. And there's a bit of new content like these ones. Just wish it looked nicer. Yeah. Thing is, I bet fucking hell. I'll go on YouTube later on and I'll see someone playing this in, you know, 15K fucking ultra high definition, etc, 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 and it will look incredible. Oh dear. I don't think I've even kept my foot down for a sustained burst yet.
Right 4 tightens into left 3 short, and left 3 tightens into right 3.
And this is a lot. It still wants to spin. Right? The rear end wants to kick out. It really does. But
into right 2 and left
it's infinitely more. No, let me rephrase that. It's not more drivable. It's infinitely easier to control than the Stratos is in Dirt Rally 2.0. So maybe that as well is a good pickup point for this game, because one of the things that I really enjoyed about WRC9 was that it made me feel like I was doing rally driver shit far easier than Dirt Rally 2.0. I mean, you know, when you nail that corner perfectly and you sort of go, yeah, that was it, I caught that one. Or you, fucking hell, we're off the edge. We're off the edge. Hang on, let's have a shifty at the boys. Let's have another look at the boys. Here we go. If we've got any new viewers. The melted trio. Here we go. Look, they're all fucking dressed the same as well. They've all got a hat, black hat, shirt, fucking trousers, and then what's the matter with that one's foot? Look, he's not even got a proper foot. Fuck here now. What's this? Oh, here we go. Look, we've got some fucking floating rocks there. All right, excellent. Excellent. What was I saying? Ah, yeah. WRC9, it was a lot easier to feel like you knew what you were doing in WRC9 than in Dirt Rally 2.0. There we go. We're going to kill him. We're going to kill him. We're going to kill him. Yeah, we've melted through him. Our first guess. Mercilessly. Yeah, those three are not impressed, no. I mean, that could have been, you know, my driving more than anything. Alright, Ricey, how you doing, pal? Listen, mate, I don't know if you saw on the Discord, but you didn't win, what rally was it? Not USA, the one before. What did we do? Finland. Because there was a bit of a drama. Woody had a problem. The game crashed, and so we let him do the special stage, the power stage, sorry. I can't get my words out, mate. Yeah, and unfortunately that meant that he did beat you, but it seemed like the fairest thing to do because it wasn't his fault that it crashed on him. So sorry about that, mate. I know you made a bit of an arse of it in the USA. You're going to have to put a decent showing in for the season finale in Wales in the DCCRC. Again, look, why is these... They're all fucking pixelated. These little images here, like the special stage and the anniversary picture. Again, is that as good as you can get it? Is that as good as you can do? Yeah, mate, he crashed out proper. Fucking hell, let's have a punt on something else. What should we do now? We don't want to quit the game over. 2021 special stages. We've got a couple more viewers now. I think we've covered the melted spectators though. What do you reckon, boys? Do we need to have another look at that? Do you know what I think they've done? I think they've built the tracks, and then they've taken a photo of said tracks, like from one of them replays, and they've just zoomed it in a bit. If you look at these pictures here, look, they just look sort of a bit pixelated and a bit shit. Right, so if you're wondering if you should pick this up, I'll be honest, mate. If you see it on sale, probably yes, just for something different, but it's not as good. It is not as good as Dirt Rally 2. I'm sorry, guys. That's it, I've said it. We can probably end the fucking review. I mean, look at it. It's just a bit pixelated. Everything's got this kind of like film grain effect over it. It's all kind of bleached out. I don't know, man. Team Flying Fin. Fuck it, we'll have a punt on this. Team Flying Fin. Let's go. I don't know why they would do this. I don't know why this was a design choice that they made. Mate, do you know what? I would say that, yeah, Sega Rally was quite vibrant with the colours, if you remember. You know, I know that there was like, you know, the polygons and whatnot were really sort of sharp and angular, and it was a bit cack-handed, but it was still really bright and vibrant, and it still it looked fun. Whereas this, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe the art team have got vision problems or something. When I look out at the world, this isn't what I see. Okay, what's that? We've got some. Is that a three-dimensional tree there? They three-dimensional supposed to be trees that was sort of flickering. And again, look, we've got the surface there. It's got ruts sort of drawn on it. Fire extinguisher there, just there. Geezer's filming it. Look, just in case someone comes to nick the fire extinguisher, you've got Billy the burn victim keeping an eye on it there. Rules, for example, there, Icy. Be the fastest driver. That's it, mate. That's the name of the game.
5, 4,
Right.
3, 2, 1, go. 200, bumpy. Left 5 into kinks, 50.
And the funky moped again.
Right 2, don't cut.
Oh,
And
fuck.
left 2, small cut, 50 over bump.
Where we going? To right 2. Left 2.
Into left 5 narrows, rock out.
I
And
know.
left 2.
From playing WRC9, there are animals knocking about in this, but whether you can get close enough to them, fucking hell, where we go? Ugh. Whether you can get close enough to them that it's actually significant, I don't know. I mean, I don't know again, highlighting it again, another problem. The bonnet there, look, it's all pixelated. I'll tell you what then, hang on, we'll pull up here, right. What view do you reckon they want me to play this game in then? Because this one maybe? Not great, is it? Although, I mean, to be fair, right, see, this is probably how you'll play the game, isn't it? You know, you're a bit delicate, like a bit of chase cam. Then once you get inside...
Left 6 into right 5 narrows, 50. Left 6 into right 6 narrows.
And look how
brake,
bright
50.
this is, look how... I know they had a problem with the older games, like WRC9 and 8. There was an issue with the cockpits being extremely dark and like you couldn't really see outside.
Right, bumpy, 50.
So at least they've sort of changed that a little bit.
Left 5 over crest, keep middle, 150, bumpy.
But look at it. Oh look, we can smear stuff on the windscreen, that's quite good.
Hard brake, left 2 narrows through gate,
There we
widens,
go.
100.
Through the gate.
Jump into flat right, 200.
Hang on a minute, was that an animal? Hang on, sorry, we just need to... Did I see an animal? Or am I making it up? What's that? Here we go, what have we found here? What have we found? Fuck knows, can't see. How do we... There's no way of zooming in. No. Oh, well, we're going to have to wait then. The mysterious... I don't even know what that is. Mysterious paraglider or something, maybe. Here we go, we're on. Right. I look too far away again, fuck's sake. This is it. This is the new use of the game, boys. We are going to work out... Ah, here we go, we've got some giraffes. Right, we are nature photographer extraordinaire. Now, to be fair, I've never really been too close to a giraffe, but I don't know, that one doesn't look like it's got any eyes, that one at the back. It's like that geezer out of Pan's Labyrinth, you know, the one that's got his eyes in his hands. Fucking weird thing.
Flat left, 150, bumpy.
Oh, that's not a flat left.
Careful of the tyres.
Careful of the tyres. Ah, it means this bit.
Into left 6 cut, into widens.
I don't know what that shadowy business is. I mean, look at
To
it.
right 6 tightens, over jump, 100.
Sorry. It's not great. It's not great.
And left 6 brake, jump.
You know, if they're doing a new patch, then it needs to be a pretty significant patch. Like,
Square right narrows,
you know,
junction,
completely changes the graphics on the game because this isn't great, guys.
Left 4,
And it's a shame because look, as I've been driving around, the handling's not actually that bad. Once you get used to it, it's alright.
Left 5 tightens, hard brake for hairpin right at junction.
Yeah.
And left 3 and right 3 long.
So here, look, we go through this bit. Is this the one? This might be the stage where you kind of go under this big pipeline thing. It's pretty cool. And then when you go through and it's raining and stuff, then all this sort of stuff becomes all like flooded. Parts of it become quite deep puddles and you're sort of splashing your way through. I do, that's something we need to check as well, because I wonder if they've got the puddles of doom from WRC8 are going to make an appearance. If you never played WRC8, you owe it to yourself to have a go, because that game, water was so dangerous. Like a water splash or a puddle, when you crossed it or when you went through it, your car took a random impact. So like you'd just be going along and all of a sudden something hit you from the right hand side, like slam, and your car would get like knocked off to the left. And so you can imagine you're doing over 100, like, you know, tight mountain pass in Turkey or something, and you're on a winner, and all of a sudden your car gets like blasted off the thing onto the left, and it would completely fuck the run. And the thing with it was that it was really random as well, so sometimes you'd go over them and it wouldn't do anything, sometimes you'd go over it and it would like kill you completely. You know, you go through a water splash and it would knock you and you'd get spun 180, so you're facing backwards. It was practically unplayable, to be quite honest with you. Something else that's actually quite useful in this, or emulates real life quite nicely, is apparently you can cross mount the tyres. So I don't know if that's in career mode only or whatever, but oh look, I'm third on there, 35 seconds off. Not many people have done that in that category. I'm sure that time will drop right off as we go through. But yeah, like so how in real life, for example, they'll mount a hard tyre on the front left and have the remaining 3 softs. You can do that in this, as far as I understand. So that's pretty cool. The animals are going to look shocking, no doubt. Chase cam for the win. I don't think so, mate. Yeah, look, mate, I'll be honest with you, Ricey, like, I can't in good faith say to you to go and spend 40 quid on this game when you've got Dirt Rally 2. Because, alright, you're gaining new stages, you've got, you know, the current cars and stuff. It's a new handling model to get your head round, and that's fair enough, but it's, I don't know, it just looks a bit shit, boys. This is one of my favourite stages, this. One of my favourite stages. I'll tell you what, let's go Storm. And we'll go in the full WRC category. Should we go for, mate, let's go for Mo. Synonym obviously not with M Sport anymore, so I wonder if that'll be patched out. I wonder if they'll take him out. I think looking on the WRC, the app earlier on, it said that he was going to be in a Polo for Rally Greece, which I think is next week or so. I mean, again, like, just look, ignore the fact that we've got the drivers in front of us. At least they look sort of relatively high quality images. Who the fuck's that child? That's Greensmith with a small boy by the looks of it. Just have a look at the image behind, you know, that of what the stage is and stuff, and it's not great, is it? It's not. I mean, look, that guy there in the grey shirt down the bottom where it says Gronholm. I mean, he's sort of, there's 2 of him that he's sort of gone 1, 2 next to him. Oh, mate, it looks as appealing as Dirt 5. Oh, Dirt 5, mate. I really have been putting off. I'm going to do a bit of a review on that as well, because that was a real piece of shit, that game. And I don't know how Codemasters could actually release that in good faith. That was absolutely atrocious, and fucking such a disappointment after Dirt 4. Such a disappointment. I don't know who that game is aimed at. I mean, obviously I'm jumping across different games and stuff at the minute, but yeah, Dirt 5. I don't understand who that game is intended for, because it's stupidly bright and overly coloured, and it's all just a bit silly, really. And I think it might be aimed at children,
5,
which is a real shame.
3, 2, 1.
Okay, this sounds pretty good.
100, acute hairpin left, don't cut.
This sounds pretty good. Got Again, this is another one of them stages that I don't actually need the notes for. Done it enough times. Fuck, you know. Oops.
Right 6 into flat left, brake. Into right 3 over crest. And left 3 short.
Oh, I don't want to fucking... Oh! I'm going to say
I'm okay. What about you? Right 4, keep in. Junction, left 3, 120.
Yeah, why is that doing that? No, not really sure what happened there. Right. It's on this bit here in, I think they stopped it at WRC7, the co-driver will call a note "Attends," and I still don't know what that note actually means.
Right 4, short, into left 3, short, at junction, 80.
Through this, oh dear, painful.
Left widens over tarmac, don't cut, 70.
Again, I'm not really feeling confident to put my foot down. It seems like they've increased the weight of the cars, so you have to brake a lot earlier.
Right 2 short, into left 1 medium, into square right, don't cut,
Oh, I mean, I'm on wet tarmac as well, but fucking hell.
Chicane right, narrows at junction, 100, keep left.
No, fucking hell.
Danger, hard brake for chicane right, 30.
That's the thing with these, like, you can't just pick this game up. Well, maybe some people can, but you can't just pick this game up and just get straight to the WRC car and go, because they're just brutal. And so it really kind of, it forces you to go a much more laborious kind of route into, you know, starting off in the juniors, building up to WRC2, building up to WRC3, sorry, up to 2, and then by the time you've done all that, usually you're all right with the WRCs. What I want to do, where's Great Orme? Let's have a punt on this. Another great stage. Realistic weather. So with that in mind, then let's carry on with the juniors. Then what have we got here? I've been Mr. Armstrong with his unbranded Fiesta. Let's be this guy. So if you're not familiar, yeah, Great Orme is this section which is down on the coast. It's pretty treacherous, to be honest with you. And you've got like a, well, you can see you've got a massive cliff face on your left, and then depending on what they've done with the curb, that used to really spin you out on the previous ones if you bump the curb at all, like you just go flying. So look, we've got the same guy 1, 2, 3, 4 times there. Let's have a look. Oh no, I'm having a moan. Oh. You'll have to excuse me, gentlemen, the wife's home. Give me a minute. Yeah, unfortunately, guys, I'm going to have to call it a day there. We've got my little girl's coming in and she would like to go on WRC10. So yeah, we'll leave it there. Cheers for watching, guys. Have a good one.